End zone.
I think we can leave it there for the Pacers because
it's a dead end team. At this point.
Pacers.
The Victor sweepstakes.
Two more teams left. Obviously, I think the one that's the most intriguing, I'll save it for last. Milwaukee Bucks. Obviously, they were the champions the year before last. Lost in the second round to the eventual Eastern Conference winners last year.
Crazy that series.
He really wasn't. Giannis has been balling in the Olympics, not in FIBA play, but also he's had some knee troubles in FIBA play as well.
Ankle too, right? Ankle.
Yeah, it's been mostly knee maintenance, which is a little bit troublesome to me personally. They didn't really
the same dude who put the cyborg knee on before the finals and went berserk.
They didn't really, but that might be residual effects from it. They didn't really add anything to this roster.
They didn't need to.
Retained everybody. They did add Joe Ingles. So if he's healthy, coming off the ACL, if he's actually healthy, they did add Joe Ingles. I assume this is probably one of his last couple of maybe his last stop in the league.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Not when you shoot the ball like him.
He's done. He don't want to hoop no more.
Yeah, but man,
he might go to Australia. He might go hoop in the NBL.
Not when you shoot the ball like him.
He might go hoop in the NBL.
And you pass like him. He can also pass the ball.
Nikola Mirotic went back to Spain.
He didn't have to go back to Spain though.
He did. He wanted to. That's what I'm saying. Joe Ingles seemed like he might want to go back to Australia.
Bobby Portis broke his face and he was like, "I'm done with this shit." Broke his face. He was like, hell no. Take me back to my home, man.
MVPs and all that.
As far as what I think about the Bucks, I mean, as long as they got Giannis and Giannis is on the court,
championship or bust?
Championship or bust, but like, what? Yeah, sure. Definitely. As long as they have Giannis and Giannis is on the court and he's healthy and they can get to the playoffs and be a functional team. I mean, obviously, I think first of all, I think they still have Serge Ibaka, which is, I think, the remains of Serge Ibaka at this point. Yeah. Brook Lopez, though, I know Brook Lopez had back surgery last year. I wonder if he can stay healthy. Is this the remains of Brook Lopez as well? So I think maybe this might be a team that might have to do some reshuffling a little bit. Maybe add one or two things here or there. Maybe Miles Turner for the Bucks. Like,
that would be scary.
That would be outrageous. That would be outrageous. That would be scary
if they found Miles Turner on that roster.
Facts. Like, maybe this is the team that might have to like add one or two things just because when I look at their roster, I look at their front line and I see dinosaurs. Yeah. I mean, I like Bobby Portis. I think Bobby
Portis is great.
But great. I look at Brook Lopez, I look at Serge Ibaka, and I'm like,
yeah, that front court is getting old. That front court is old and damaged.
Yes, front court is getting old.
Old and damaged.
And I think that probably, when they won, the most important thing about them was that they were so big
and healthy.
So, I mean, I don't have too many takes about the Bucks. Like I said, like as long as Giannis is there. Now, Giannis and his knee trouble with FIBA and the fact he's playing in FIBA, I think can maybe come back to bite them because he might be tired. Obviously, you had a finals run a year before. You come back. Season started a little bit early last year. It wasn't too early, but it was still early. You just got done playing in what was it? May this year. You back at it again in a whole FIBA run in August. Training camp is August and September. Training camp is I think later this month if I'm not mistaken.
Training camp is in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it's like he might be a little bit tired. I wonder about that. I worry about that. Sometimes players hit the ground running from FIBA sometimes, but sometimes players come back
a little sluggish.
The
rule change, the game change. It can become an adapting aspect.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I don't have too many takes about the Bucks. I still think the Bucks would be a force to be reckoned with, but I do think that they have a front court that's getting old, and they might need to address that with little tweaks here and there throughout the season.
I definitely see them championship or bust. Championship or bust. My only thing about the Bucks that matters to me is if you guys can just play games. You don't have to make the first seed. You don't have to get the second seed. You don't have to be regular season kings. You don't have to run through the whole entire thing. Giannis can still secure MVP as a 6 seed. We've seen Jokic do it. That
shit is not gonna happen.
Just win enough games to make it to the playoffs as a fully healthy team. I don't care what team it is in the East. If they're in front of you, you can beat them because you're better than the majority of those teams in the East. I'm sorry, it is what it is. The Sixers step in front of the Bucks. Sixers are gonna trample them. I mean, the Bucks are gonna trample them. It is what it is. I just don't see them possibly not making a push for the Eastern Conference Finals.
I have a question for you about Joel Embiid, but we're going to finish this division breakdown first, and I'm going to pose this question to the panel. But continue. Don't want to cut you off.
Yeah, I just don't see them losing any games. They have to make the only thing about them is make the playoffs, hit the buyout market for more wings,
What the fuck?
And then you got it. Hey, what the hell going on at this game, man? They got smoke bombs and Inglewood so far. What's going on, man? Inglewood up to no good, bruh. Clean it up so far. Security. Players gotta be safe. But yeah, definitely just look out for just health. Drew Holiday is getting old. He's a great defender. He's getting old. Probably the only guy I ever seen reimagine his whole entire career. Honestly,
what you mean?
Drew Holiday, like he revamped his whole career.
Did he revamp it?
Hell yeah, he was not this known lock. Drew Holiday is probably consensus top 3 perimeter defenders in the NBA.
Yeah, but he was always good.
He's been at his whole career.
Yeah, he was always good.
He's always been
he was a all-star in Philly.
He was always been a perennial defender and a perennial player. Like as far as like one of the lower end, good to almost star players.
Yeah. But
we never known him to be so volatile on the perimeter D to the point where should be argued as the best player.
That's a lie, bro. That Damian, no, because what he did against Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum
when he was on the Pelicans, though. That's after his All-Stars with the Sixers.
But he was doing the same thing.
He changed his whole entire career. Because when he was on the Sixers, he was damn near amongst the Tyrese Halliburton, type of. Now he look at him.
That's fair.
It's really crazy. And then Chris Middleton. Shit, I think Chris Middleton, if he had the keys, people swear up and down. Clay was number one option. Clay Middleton was number one option. He done to be an all-star, averaging 24 points a game. Shoot the way he shoot the basketball.
He is an all-star.
Facts. I'm not mad at that.
Well, but I mean, he's an all-star, but they
ran a halfback.
They claim he's one of those all-stars because of the 60 wins, which I think is very disrespectful. Yeah. Very, very disrespectful.
He's a top 5 small forward in the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would agree with that. But yeah, they just gotta win games. I love the Bucks. They did what every team that's a small market team wish they could do. They got their generational talent and they built around them. That's all I gotta talk about the Bucks. Just championship wins. That's it. Championship or bust. Make games. That's it. Just play ball, stay healthy, and you will make your way to the second round. When it happens to the second round, you got to get over the hump. You're doing everything right. Continue to play the way you do. Stay healthy. That's the only thing about the Bucks. 55 plus wins. Just stay healthy.
Joe?
With the Bucks, I mean, not too much to say. Probably the Bucks definitely, I think most people would agree with this, probably best team on 2K. I think the Bucks are must-see TV. I'm pretty sure they're top 5 national TV games. And I'm pretty sure if you're an NBA fan and you're looking at your team schedule, you're definitely circling that game versus the Bucks and you're looking forward to it. You're probably shaking your head. You're like, damn, this is going to be a stressful game. We got to deal with Giannis for 32 minutes. We got to deal with Drew Holiday for 34 minutes. We got to deal with Brook Lopez. Another pick. We got to deal with Brook Lopez. We got to deal with Chris Middleton.
He threw another pick, bro. Wow. The big boy snatched that out the air. That's Jerry Hughes' old ass. Oh my
flag
God.
On the play though. Is that a flag or I'm tripping? It's a flag.
Oh my God, Jerry Hughes' old ass slapped that out the air.
Nah, that's
what is the flag?
It's gonna get reversed. I think they called
an unsportsmanlike conduct on abuse.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, he got it. Jerry Hughes, all that. But back to the Bucks.
Oh yeah, okay. But the Bucks, highly anticipated team this year.
That's just great.
He's a very good player. He's always been a very great plair. Jerry Hughes has always been a very great player.
But now the Bucks are solid. High expectations for them. One of the few teams where it's championship or bust when you have a generational talent like Giannis Antetokounmpo on your team with supporting cast like he has. Ooh, Stafford with a crazy tackle. But when you have talent like you have like a Giannis talent with the supporting cast that you have presented him with, you have very high expectations. A lot of fun basketball expected. Giannis will have a lot of must-see TV. When you want to see all the Giannis versus Durant's, all the Giannis versus Kawhi's, all the Giannis versus Embiid's, all the Giannis versus all of these top tier guys. The Bucks are that team. They didn't bring it back? Oh my goodness, you about to get it first? But yeah, the Bucks are solid all around. They got from defense. I'm pretty sure this team should be top 10 in defense and top 10 in offense next year. We saw what Grayson Allen was able to do for them, a good pickup for them last year. I pretty much replaced exactly what they had with DiVincenzo, who's now a Warrior. But yeah, the Bucks team is solid. Not really too much. Pretty much 50. I say 50 wins, but not really too much to say. Everybody knows we expect the team to be one of those teams, and that we want to see them every night. We want to see them on TNT every night. The Bucks playing on TNT, I'm tuning in. That's pretty much it for the Bucks. Yeah, we know. Everybody know the deal.
What's your before we move to our last team? What's your question?
I have a question. It's a 2-part question. You don't have to get too in deep into it. Where do you guys rank Giannis all time? And if he wins another MVP, is he top 10? If you have him ranked outside that top 10 to 15, is he definitive top 10?
I have Giannis at top 20, and that's only because he ain't played long enough.
20?
Top 20.
Like lower end of 10?
No, he's like top 20.
Oh, okay.
I have him top 20. If you want to say top 15, I'm not gonna argue with you. I just need to play longer. But if he wins another MVP award, I'll say this. I think right now he's arguably over Kevin Durant.
I already have him over Kevin Durant.
That's fair.
I already have him over Kevin Durant. I know Joe's going to lose his damn mind again. But
he's had a better career.
He's had a better career than Kevin Durant.
He has not had a better career than Kevin Durant.
Had
the two-time champion.
2 MVPs.
Two-time champion.
One defensive player of the year.
One defensive player of the year.
He'll have way more All-NBA teams.
He'll have facts. You could argue Kevin Durant has underachieved.
Definitely.
If that only reason why you argue that is maybe possibly because of injuries.
If you take away Kevin Durant's first 7, if you take away Kevin Durant outside of him playing for the Warriors,
why would you do that? Doesn't make sense. To take away everything Giannis has done in general. Then just take away all everything. Don't say that's stupid.
Which is not fair, right?
We're not doing. Don't say that. I'm not. That's not going to happen.
He got 2 rings.
You're not going to say
from
take away. Why would you take away,
bro?
And who averaged 35 in both those finals?
Oh my god.
Who did he hit them back-to-back game winners over?
Oh my. I'm not. It's not a Kevin Durant episode. We're not about to get into that trash. We're not about to get into that trash. We're not about to get into that.
Nah, but you want to be if you take away 2021 championship, then what's Giannis without that championship? Let's take away everything from everybody's career. Let's just take away hella shit off everybody's career.
Has been way better.
Everybody's career. You can't just specifically want to take something off.
Giannis' career has had a way better career.
Kevin Durant's played in 3 finals and he's averaging 33 points per game in all 3 of those finals for every game he's played in.
2-time MVP and a 1-time defensive player of the year. You realize I think there are 3 people, maybe 4. I think who won both of those awards: Hakeem, Kevin Garnett, Jordan, and Giannis.
Every time the lights is bright, KD is there.
Are we sure about that?
He wasn't there last year.
Wasn't there this year?
I mean, that was different.
Al Horford was defending that.
He couldn't even go left.
Look at the roster.
He couldn't go.
Did we not see what KD just did for Team USA?
LeBron James would have won that series.
You said KD was going to average 18 points coming back off his Achilles injury. That's what you told me that. You said that bullshit. What are you talking about? Did you not see what he did for Team USA? Playing out there with Draymond and watching what guards did they have getting their ass torched by Patty Mills running around the court? He single-handedly saved Team USA.
It's getting bad. It's getting scary. It's getting scary. Them Olympics ain't so much guaranteed.
They are, but facts. I had to take about that a couple. My take was I don't know if we'll see an American-born MVP this entire decade.
Ooh, you don't think so? I don't know. I don't look like it.
Zion, the only one with a real chance.
It don't look like it. Yeah, it don't look like it.
But what was the second part of your question?
The second part was we basically answered it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, moving on.